Hello everybody, you know who I am, and if you don't, you probably don't care. We are here to talk about something very controversial, and that is the Season 2 update for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. This, for me, is a controversial one. There's some things I really like about it, some things I'm deeply disappointed about, and let's be honest, I want to get into the positives first, of which I actually have many. I like the weapons. A fan favourite on the channel, the crossbow makes a return. You have to do challenges for it, but to be honest, it's odd that. I'ma buy it, drop it in DMZ, and pick it back up as I extract. I'm literally spending like thousands over the next year, like on camera gear and lighting gear for like the channel, so I might as well buy something which you're going to see in the content schedule before you next get laid. 7:33 in the morning and we're talking and we're taking the piss. Oh fuck me, this is going to be a fun day. They brought out the Hemlock, which, like the multiplayer map, Dome, they copy and pasted the name straight out of another game, along with a shotty, which for all intents and purposes is an origin from Modern Warfare 2019, which one taps up close in multiplayer. But wait, there's more! Joe discovered you can put the master key on this thing. You can put a buckshot shotty on a slug shotgun or a fiery nippy nop your nips off kind of shotgun. Like, that's like giving the ground more recoil control, or an attention seeker more attention and likes on Instagram or whatever. I don't know. It's early, okay? I didn't buy the tier skips like I usually do, mainly because I'm not convinced Activision value the community that pays for their content. I say that because of a very simple reason. I bought Modern Warfare 2. I feel like, as a paying customer in what is, let's be honest, an online service game, I have been conned of the £80 or whatever I paid for it. For the version of the, well, whatever version of the game you get for that price, $100 for our friends over the pond. Season 1 was met, but so was 2019, like Modern Warfare 2019 Season 1, and that turned into a great game in the end. Season 2's roadmap came out, and I was a bit like, nah, like, is that it? Is that it for multiplayer? Like, for Warzone and all that stuff, great, fantastic, but like, I'm always a late adopter of Warzone. I like to get all the weapons ranked up first. I like to get all the perks sorted out. I like to know what I like and figure it out and go from there. And to be honest, like, I actually really enjoy multiplayer this year. Like, even if it does have like quite a few flaws and it's very, very, very spammy on nades, but I actually do enjoy it. Although the free-to-play stuff is getting a massive overhaul, which is freaking great by the way, I still feel cheated in a way. It's hard to describe why. I have no issues paying for other people to have a free version on COD. Honestly, I don't. Times are hard. A lot of the traditional fan base from the original COD 4, and even before that, are dad age now, well into their 30s with full-time jobs, and either don't have time to rank up everything or treat themselves to buy blueprints. So, something else like they can only really afford their gaming system, which, by the way, even for a console, isn't cheap these days. Some people can't even be asked to play it and just want to watch a stream. Somebody who's bought games for people, somebody who's like outright given people good high-end components for their computers, which I didn't need anymore. Someone who's on occasions outright given people mid-spec computers. Have no issue with who some in the community call freeloaders. The audacity. Like, I think everyone should have the right to play, and everyone should play. Hell, a large portion of these players are those you want in your lobbies for easier games. I feel like, however, as somebody who's bought the game, should be getting a bit more than recycled content in 4 months. In 4 months, you've given me 3 maps from the games before, and 1 that was already made for the beta. Are you taking the piss? I think that's a pretty good argument for feeling conned right about now. And I'm somebody who's just had Valentine's Day and whose girlfriend's birthday is within 14 days of each other. And actually, on that note, she's a twin, so she's copy and pasted as well. 8:01 and I'm getting stuck into her too. Bloody hell, I woke up today and chose violence, it seems. Arasaka Island looks incredible. Haven't had the chance to play it yet, as my gaming time has been spent in other areas, which you'll see next week, but from the streams of which I've caught at work on breaks, it looks right up my street. Warzone looks and feels closer to finding that right balance of fun, pacing, pacing, action, and suspense, especially after a few mechanical changes that have come a long way too. It helps the economy of the game come along a bit, I feel. And this game's a lot more forgiving with its economy now. Like, being killed, it doesn't like set you back for the whole game now. It's just a bit of an inconvenience that it was in Modern Warfare 2019's Warzone. And for me personally, that's good. Now, don't get me wrong, the game still crashes after putting the engine under the slightest bit strain. It's like any voxel ever made, really. The battle pass this season actually does look quite good. Effort clearly went into it, and they didn't just make everything black, which they have done in previous seasons of Call of Duty in the past, not both this year and in the games that we all liked beforehand. There actually seems to be like a Japanese theme about it, which is great to see. A culture which isn't rustic and saturated. And I'm not even being sarcastic. I'm happy for a battle pass for a change, and it's been a while since I've said that. So that's my take. But guys, what's your take of it? What do you think of Season 2? Let me know in the comment section below, and we'll have a little conversation about it. But until then, I will see you in the next ShadowsReign A1A YouTube video. Nah, I'm not doing the peace thing. I'm fuck off doing that, because it's cliche and shit.